Hey guys, what's going on? It's Karl here, back with another video, and we've got an influx of gold into the studio. I almost feel like a gold miner, so many gold gadgets coming out these days. But this is the iPad Air 2, and on the box you can see that Apple didn't cheap out on ink like they did for the iPhone 6 launch. We just have the thin silhouette of the iPad Air 2. And the first thing that you'll notice, obviously a bit self-explanatory, it does come in gold, as well as the two other colors from last year, space gray as well as silver. Quickly checking out the box, which is of some interest to some people, we can see iPad Air in gold. Obviously whatever color you get, it will correspond to that colorway. Inside of the box this time, we have the very minimal setup that Apple always loves to have, and I guess is a bit famous for. We have the iPad Air sitting on top, and underneath that, you'll have the rest of your necessities, warranty info, user manuals, and Apple stickers, as well as the wall charging brick and the lightning to USB cable. Taking off the plastic, ever so satisfying, the gold on the Air 2 is the same from the iPhone 6 lineup. Powering up and setup is extremely simple. Just connect to an internet source, log in using your Apple ID, click a few agree buttons, and you should be rolling in a couple minutes. Powering on the display, it is extremely beautiful and vibrant. It's got the same 2048 by 1536 and 264 ppi from last year. It is improved though. They've combined the components inside from 3 to 1. That equals better viewing angles, it's brighter and has more contrast. I'll take that. On the side, you'll really notice how thin the device is. I'll get to more on that in a bit. And on the back, we have an 8 megapixel rear-facing camera for those weird people that like to take pictures with their iPads. I hope that isn't you. On the thinness, in the keynote, Apple compared shaving down the iPad Air 2 from a pencil to even thinner than that. I guess that's half a pencil, but it is 18% thinner than the original Air, which you see on the bottom, 6.1 millimeters thin. Due to its thinness, there are a few minor differences to the original iPad Air. You can see that the speaker grills, the hole cutouts are a bit bigger, but we only have one row opposed to the 2 rows found on the Air. On the side, we just have the volume rockers now, no more toggle switch for muting or auto-rotating. And just for comparison's sake, this is the Air 2 against the new iPhone 6, and the Air 2 is in fact thinner, which is impressive, but when will Apple stop making their devices thinner and say include a bigger battery or better components? Just like the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 6, the iPad Air 2 now has a Touch ID sensor. It works every single time. I've never had an issue with this. One of the best features that Apple has introduced. A lot of people trying to imitate it. Nothing comes as close. So instead of a passcode, you can use this now to unlock your iPad or make verifications for app purchases. Getting to the good stuff, performance-wise, the Air 2 has the brand new A8X chip with the M8 Motion Code processor, 2nd gen 64-bit architecture, and that makes it 40% faster CPU performance, 2.5 times faster graphic performance than the original Air. You can see on the Geekbench 3 benchmarks, 1814 single-core, 4523 multi-core score compared to the original 1467 and 2646 on the original Air. All of this extra goodness, and it still has an impressive 10-hour battery life. Good stuff, Apple. In terms of real-world performance, everything that I threw at the Air 2, whether that was 3D gaming, simple games, multitasking, browsing the net, checking social media, everything that I like to do, essentially media-based on an iPad, this performed without any sort of hiccup. So what do I think of the iPad Air 2? Let's see. It's thinner, it's lighter, it's faster, it has Touch ID, and I forgot to mention it has improved wireless. I think that pretty much wraps up my review. If this is the first time that you're stepping into an iPad, the Air 2 is a great place to start. If you have the original Air, I still think that the upgrades are worthy if you want to stay up to date and want to have the latest and greatest technology. Let me know what you guys think of the Air 2 in the comments down below. Big thanks to everyone. I just reached 20K, so make sure you do subscribe to the channel as I have something really special planned for an epic giveaway. Me saying thanks to you guys, and for the rest of you, I'll catch you in my next episode. Peace.